Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Wow, welcome back. This is the NgoVo Convo Podcast. I'm Veronica, and I'm joined by Harrison. He's that way.
I'm over.
Waving. He's waving. Because we are both just here wanting an excuse to talk about anything that entertains us. And today is about entertainment.
Did you almost say to
Lots of it. Yeah, to-tain. And then I was thinking about tonight, and then I was like, wait, these words should not be mashed up together. But it's okay, because we're here to not clean up our never-ending backlog.
In fact, we're getting more.
I think we're getting more. Exactly. And also, it's two people. It's Harrison and Veronica conversing.
Like NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo spelled right above my head.
I was trying to confuse him. It didn't work.
Not today. Not today.
Not today. But you can watch every episode on YouTube or listen to it as a podcast by searching NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. We're everywhere. Anywhere, everywhere.
Where?
So D23 happened, I think, a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
We're a little behind, but we're just going to kind of just talk about things that were exciting, questionable, maybe on our list of, reviews. Who knows?
Yeah.
But let's start off with the questionable stuff. Harrison, is there something on this list that you were like, what is it doing here?
I know we talked about it right before, and I said there's a couple things. But
do you have a couple things?
I think so I feel like it's a lot of it in a sense of, I feel like Disney, they tried. We have you can't. So I think it's a lot of sequel, like they have sequelitis.
Yes.
But the thing is,
do.
you can't really fault them because they tried to make original stuff and it didn't pan out. They lost money, like Wish, right?
Wish.
There's like a couple others. I could have sworn.
Yeah, there's another one with the kid with the powers. It starts with an E. I don't remember.
Well, no, isn't that
Was that Wish?
No,
there's another one.
No, it's fine. But you can tell that because they were losing so much money in the year prior. Remember how they were like at a loss essentially?
Yeah.
You can tell all these moves were, and it wasn't just one. It was multiple.
But listen, we are grown-ups. We do not need some of these sequels.
These aren't for us. What do you mean?
What?
No.
Some of these are for us.
No, dude. You can't. No, man.
No, these are for us.
There's Disney adults. There's Disney adults.
Oh,
but
that's true.
But the excuse will always be it's for the kids. But your
Disney
Disney adults that
me.
bring their kids.
Disney adults scare me.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic.
You like going to Disney? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm not like...
it's not your personality.
That's not my personality. No.
But I know there's a lot of sequels, but I think there's a couple. Well, some of them may be sequels, but I think one of them threw me off, right? Mufasa.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
thought you were going to say something else. I was like, I'm ready.
Well, that was the first jarring one because I was just like, to me, I don't remember Lion King doing that well live action wise. So
okay, but the CGI looks a little better.
It does look better. It looks more
better.
Animated.
Like animated, yeah.
Right?
And less puppet like.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
Well,
the
not
first
even
one
just puppet. I think the first one just felt like real, like too real, like just very bland.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, okay. Yeah. So I didn't expect that one. I was just like, I guess we should get a backstory. Sure.
I mean, we don't really need one.
Yeah.
But they just need to make money. It's fine.
So it is so I think that was interesting, but I will give it to them. It's not a straight up sequel. It feels more like Lion King 1.5.
It's like an original. Yeah, 1.5. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Except now it's 0.5, maybe.
Yeah. Think like a prequel of a sequel. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Do you have one that you just couldn't it's just like, what? Really?
You know what they need to let go of? No pun intended.
Oh, I knew it.
No pun intended. No, but Toy Story 5, they need to let it go.
Oh.
They need to let it go.
Oh. I thought
I said no pun intended because I know you were thinking about
You said
Frozen
no pun
3.
intended, so I actually thought you were going to say Frozen 3.
No, but they need to let
baited.
Toy Story 5 go.
That I agree. I actually did they
Immediately.
give like a quick synopsis of what it could be about? Because at this point,
So
why?
it's basically the Toy Stories from like their original, you know, who we all know, versus like electronics. It's like electronic stuff. They gave like a little. I remember on Twitter it was like a quick snapshot of like a photo that they were working on. It was basically like a kid under a blanket with an iPad, and then all the Toy
the
Story
iPad kid.
character,
Yeah.
all the Toy Story characters outside, like not being played with.
Interesting. I mean, valid issue, but yeah, I don't know.
It should have just stopped at three, like Toy Story 1, 2, and 3.
But 4 felt like it really wrapped it up.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
but in reality, it really did only wrap up Woody's story, I guess you can claim.
Yes.
You can claim that, and they would.
Yes.
So I knew that once I saw this, I'm like, we said it. We did say it with Toy Story 4. I'm like, technically, it was a really good ending for Woody, and I guess kind of Toy Story if we wanted to leave it at that.
They are not leaving it alone.
No.
They are also not leaving Frozen alone.
Speaking of letting it go.
Speaking of letting it go.
See,
I don't know how else they can stretch this story.
they could. You don't know this.
I don't know.
We had Avatar.
Oh, God.
It was Avatar and Frozen 2, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. But, see, I thought Toy Story 5 was more of a, really? Like, versus Frozen 3? Because I think Frozen 3 is just that it was always been a cash grab.
Oh, definitely.
Well, so first time around, kind of, but they dragged it out.
It was Frozen when it came out. It was everywhere for like 2 years.
2 years.
And if you had children around that time, that's all you probably were singing,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
And it was all that was advertised. Any time it was Christmas, that was like
Yes.
used to. Yep. And it's fine. Like I get it. It was very successful because I was very unexpectedly super into it when I first watched it. Because
yeah, it was.
so
it's
it was good.
Original.
It was just then 2. I just felt like it was.
They were
right?
milking it.
Yeah.
And now 3 coming out in like 2027. They're really.
But I think they also set their plans for 4,
Yeah.
which is
so too.
crazy.
At this point, it's just like Avatar. She's
Yeah.
gonna keep going.
Okay, let's just get all the sequels out of the way. Zootopia 2?
Okay, listen. Zootopia itself is a genius. It's perfection.
No, it is great.
They cannot sequelize. Well, they are sequelizing it, but they're just gonna ruin the story, I think.
I think so too. It's like they are choosing the good ones. In all honesty, it's all the things that did always do well.
Really well, yeah.
So I guess we'll see on that one. It's fun. I will say it is funny because I told my wife, I'm like, that actually was our first movie date, was Zootopia.
Oh, nice.
Which then I was like, oh, that's how long it's been. Okay.
Well, I mean, Zootopia is coming out next November 2025.
Yeah. But I will say, one sequel that I actually am excited
Are you excited?
for.
I was just going to ask you, what were you excited the most?
Incredibles 3,
Yes.
I have faith. I actually do have faith on this one.
But listen, they need to time skip everyone.
They need to do it just because that's how essentially Toy Story 3 was. It was a time skip. Wow, 3 is a time skip. Huh, crazy.
Wow, yeah.
Will
Wow.
Frozen 3 be? What if Frozen 3 is a time skip?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would, but also wouldn't.
I think it's because it's like they're actually bringing back Brad Bird, and I think that's why that's why it's always been good. I think Incredibles. I remember watching a quick documentary and like how he like the behind the scenes of it, and I'm like, that's good.
No, I need a time skip of Jack. I need him to be like this brooding teenage boy who's just gonna wreak havoc even more.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's just crazy because as a millennial, I remember Incredibles, and it was really good.
Incredibles 2 was also really good. Though.
And 2 was really good too.
So I have hope.
I'm
for
also
this one.
excited for Incredibles.
I do have hope for this.
No date for when this will come out. I'm sure it's in the works right now. So
Is there any other animated stuff?
You know what I'm a little iffy about? Lilo and Stitch. A little iffy.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I
don't know how how it'll look. The final
yeah,
look.
because Stitch himself, pretty solid.
He does look solid. And you know what? I think they figured out their mistakes.
From what? From everything else?
From everything else.
And they actually brought back the original voice actor too, I think, right?
Yeah, he's coming back too. Yeah. So that's coming out next summer. I'm just a little hesitant.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
I think this article we're looking at gets it about right. It's like, I think our reactions were pretty much, yeah, that's him. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay. And I think that's like, honestly, a win for Disney's live action, because typically it's like, okay, it looks good, because it's not a win for live action.
What?
Have you seen that Snow White?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
you know what? I don't think Rachel really likes Gal Gadot in any of her interviews. If you've seen it, she's tolerating her.
I know there's drama on that, right?
Yeah.
Because didn't she like retweet or tweet out the trailer or something? But then right below that, what'd she do?
She basically like subtweeted something.
She subtweeted I think it was like Free Palestine. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Which, when you say doesn't like, I'm like, ooh. Because isn't Gal Gadot like is from Israel? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a bit of tension
That's a
there.
lot of tension. So it makes
yeah.
Ooh. But
I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I think it's the haircut for Rachel. She's a great singer. Will not fault her for that.
I think it's
the
wig. The whole outfit. I think it's just how they act. I get it. Because she's had longer. I think they kept it too close. They tried really hard to keep it close.
No, yeah.
And
also, Gal Gadot being like the evil queen, who's supposed to be like
jealous.
I think the roles might have been reversed. Not saying Rachel's like not pretty,
it's just
but
like,
it's just the wrong actress to be evil queen.
And I think it's like, I think it's not terrible, but it's also like it's kind of jarring to think like she's just that like good looking, like very beautiful, that it doesn't
she's very
make
beautiful,
sense.
It's not matching the evil queen vibe. Who's jealous of Snow White?
Is that because and I don't think I've watched enough of her stuff, right? Like, I've seen her in other IPs, but the only thing I've really watched her in is Wonder Woman, really. And I don't know if that's messing with like my bias.
Fast and Furious? She was in that.
I didn't watch the most recent ones.
Oh, okay.
For that.
I don't think she was in the most recent. She might have been in like 7 or 8.
I'm that far behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think the last one I watched was 6.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I think Gal Gadot. Yeah, I don't know her outside of DC stuff.
Yeah. But
it'll be interesting to see.
But I think based on like the general reaction is kind of the same that you mentioned. So
yeah, it'll be interesting.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna watch it right off the bat.
No.
I may watch it on Disney Plus. I want to see the
reviews.
Yeah.
I need to see the reviews.
Oh, thoughts on Moana 2? That was an animated one that I forgot.
They should have just kept it out. Left it out. Moana 1 did really well.
Yeah.
But The Rock.
I was literally about to say, I think The Rock pushed
money
for this one. But
he saw Black Adam wasn't doing so well.
He saw his outlook wasn't doing so well.
Yeah.
He's the Thanos of WWE right now. Or was. I don't know. I don't keep up that hard.
No, it's okay.
No,
but speaking of franchises.
Oh.
Star Wars.
Yes.
So there's, I don't know if you've read up or heard a lot about this, but it's called Skeleton Crew.
Mm-hmm.
It has Jude Law in it. And I think it was kind of like one of those shows where it was on the fence of like not being able to show run on Disney Plus versus,
Oh, okay.
It was getting like very mixed reviews from audience who were like pre-watching it.
Yes.
So maybe they did some reshoots. We'll see. The trailer looks pretty cool. But it's set in like the New Republic era.
Yeah,
so.
in the New Route, yes. Which I think is fine. They already tried to go super far back, and you know how that went.
The Acolyte, you know how that went.
Well, there's no season 2.
Yeah, and they took off all the merchandising stuff.
Oh, really?
Disney.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So I think it's like, there was another show they did that, and they removed it off of Disney Plus completely.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Crazy.
But let's see how this one goes. I think Star Wars is like, depending on how it's been hit or miss. It was
Very
more hits a while back, but I think now we're getting like, we're kind of seeing
the miss.
Yeah. But we'll see. It's fine.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to come out December 3rd this year.
Oh, we'll get to find out soon then, actually. Wow.
Yeah, I know. There were some Marvel stuff.
Yeah, like a couple things.
Good, yeah. I think. How do you feel about Agatha all along? Because I'm on the fence.
It's sad. I think they took too long.
You think so? Because it was supposed to be like, I mean, WandaVision was like years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think there was. Remember, I thought will still watch this because I think I actually like Agatha as a character with how they portrayed her. So I want to see how that goes. I just don't know how it will go and the direction.
Do you feel like it's going to kind of follow up on what happened in WandaVision? Or like, where Wanda is? Obviously, we haven't seen her since, Doctor Strange.
I think it may just follow up on like WandaVision. I don't know if it's going to pertain a lot to Wanda herself.
Okay.
Based on the title, but again, who knows? They could just bamboozle us and kind of go with it
and let us know. Who knows? Yeah, this actually comes out September 18th, so in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'll probably give this one a watch. I may give this because I did say I remember finding out when they announced this a while back.
Oh, a long time ago. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, let's check this out. That'll be cool.
But you are right. I think they took too long.
I think the hype has been gone. I think we've had enough time to see how shows have gone.
Yeah.
Because remember back then we're like, oh, this is not a bad start. Like, okay, I can get used to this show idea.
Then we kept going.
Yes.
We kept going. But yeah, I think I'm on the fence.
Same.
I don't know. It's just like kind of one of those things where we were revived back into like Marvel stuff. Thank you, Marvel Jesus. But now like, this is the next item after it. So
but but regardless, I'm still hesitant on MCU stuff, period. Like, so I guess we'll see. I'm still taking all this stuff with a grain of salt. So that's how I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're not hesitant enough about Daredevil, are you?
Just not open that.
Daredevil Born Again. There was a snippet. Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
And Vincent, who is Kingpin, has said that it is more violent than the Netflix series.
That's why I'm hopeful. But I don't know how violent we talking. Because here's the thing. Deadpool 1 versus Deadpool Wolverine.
There's a huge difference.
It's still violent, but it's like Disney violent, if that makes sense.
But it's not like violent.
Yeah.
Like arms like being broken off.
No drugs. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Harrison.
Anyway, enough Deadpool jokes. But yeah, no, I'm actually excited for this. This will be. I want them to do it well because I love Daredevil.
Mm-hmm. And they're breaking their 6 to 8 episode thing. It's going a lot longer. So.
Did they say how long?
I think I read somewhere it's supposed to be 16. Supposed to be 16. Because, the writer's strike and the actor's strike kind of withheld Daredevil a little bit in production. So, it's going to come out March 2025. our birthday month.
That'd be cool.
It'll be a good birthday month.
Yes.
But yeah, I think I'm really excited about Daredevil Born Again. I'm also on the same boat about like Disney's violent era. We'll just see. I need to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, you know.
Like if I'm wincing, because I winced a lot with Daredevil already, right? I was like, oh god, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, when we originally came out, yeah, I was just like, oh, that's a lot. They also had a little Fantastic Four first step snippets too. I think it was received well. They showcase like the costume. So yes. I'm excited. Do you like the cast? I don't know if I ever asked you this. Do you like the Fantastic Four cast?
I think you did. And I think Vanessa Kirby's a good choice. And then what's his name?
Ebon Moss.
Moss Backridge.
Thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Thing. I think those two are good. I'm still iffy on Joseph Quinn actually.
Have you seen him in anything? Do you know where he's from?
No, I think that's what it is.
Stranger Things season 4.
Oh wait, yes, that's right.
The Quiet Ones.
Okay.
In the Quiet Verse. Here's the thing. He plays a lot of quirky characters because he's quirky looking.
Yes.
Which is not a bad thing.
No, it's not. No.
But if you think about Johnny Storm, who has played before Joseph, like, it's a very... People online were like, it's not Chris Evans looking enough, or like, you know, he's not buff enough, but this is not an origin story by any means.
Right,
so
yeah. They're
gonna go, you know, a different route, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but it's just... I think for him, it's just more iffy because I don't know too much.
He's a great actor, though.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I think he'll be,
okay.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Are you iffy about Pedro?
Pedro, I'm always like back and forth. Like there are times when I'm like, this is good. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Like the concept stuff is great. I think it looks fine. It's just then I'm like, I'm just curious. But Pedro's really good at like playing a wide variety of stuff. So
you know, the funny thing is Pedro, I can't think of him. He's not like one of those actors where it's just like they put him in a box. He has played like many roles.
He has. No, and that's why I'm like, it's fine. I just hope this is not just like I just hope this wasn't just the hey, he's the hottest thing right now.
Hot thing right now.
Because the timing just feels that way. That's just my worry. But otherwise, I'm not worried about him. I'm just worried like the pick was like, okay, is it for that reason or is it, you know, yeah. So
or again, would you have rather had John as Reed? Because that was like a fan cast.
I know people love that, and I think it would have been great. I think it would have been great, but I also don't know how they do it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Again, multiverse thing is kind of crazy. So it would have been cool if they kept John though. I think for consistency, it would have been cool. But also, I don't know. Because isn't this in the 80s?
This is back in the 60s.
60s, that's what it was. 60s.
Yeah, they're going back.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm hesitant.
Excited.
I'm excited, but I'm hesitant to say too much more because at this point, MCU is just like...
It's either like a big miss or like, I missed this.
Yeah.
Or like, nice.
I missed this or they missed. Yeah.
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 No, okay.
Yeah,
I'm actually really excited about Fantastic Four. It's probably one of my favorite.
I've been super hyped about it. Yes, I think I'm super hyped. I'm like hyped for that and X-Men, honestly. Like whenever they get X-Men stuff going, that would be great. And Fantastic Four is great. Like,
yeah, no, I agree. Let's talk about Avatar. Can I tell you something really funny about the Avatar 3 announcement that I told our friends but I need to tell on the podcast?
What?
So they flashed out the logo, right? And it's like, Avatar, Fire and Ash. And in my little weeby brain, I was like, Avatar, like the last Airbender. But no, it's just Avatar, Fire and Ash. Like the actual blue people Avatar.
Yeah. Yep.
Listen, he's gonna keep going.
Because what we've done air, technically.
Yeah, done air.
We've done air, done water, fire.
And water.
Now we get the Earth Kingdom next. Can't wait.
Gotta get the Earth.
When is this coming out?
December 19th, 2025.
Faster than expected. Actually, I think we already knew it was going to come out faster.
No,
I think he said it.
Out, yeah.
But
did you see some of the concepts?
No, actually, no, I did not.
It's really scary. So, what's her name? I forget. One of the leaders' wives, the pregnant one.
Oh. Yes.
So there's like an equal to that on the Fire Nation, and you know how yeah, whatever. I'm gonna call it Fire Nation. You know how like the Avatar people, they like how they live is through their like kind of like their hair and like the extension of that because it's like connected.
Oh.
She cuts them and uses it as like a necklace and like hair piece.
Oh gosh.
It's like really creepy looking.
It's getting dark.
And scary. I think she's gonna be like one of those like really bad villains.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone was talking about it because everyone was like, is that, there's like a specific name for it and I totally forgot what it was, but like they were like, is that like people's like connecting like tentacle things or whatever on her head? And everyone's like, yeah. I was like, ugh.
Oh, I see it now. Oh my God.
Do you see it?
God.
Isn't it crazy?
Oh.
It's creepy, right?
That's creepy.
It's creepy. It's creepy.
Okay. All right. I'm kind of excited.
How dark do you think this would be then? See, you saw the concept.
That could be kind of messed up. I think this can get pretty dark. It will get it's going to get probably pretty gruesome, I feel like. Because it already started getting depressing at the end of the second one. So I was like, okay. The second one, yeah. Because you loved the second one, right?
Stop. No. Not for 4 hours.
For 4 hours? Imagine, it's going to be 5.
Oh, stop.
It's probably not legally okay.
James Cameron would do that.
Yeah.
He would do a director's cut. It would be 5 hours.
God.
Do you want to see this movie in theaters?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
I don't know. But you know what's going to happen?
What?
It's going to be the best way to watch it.
No, it really is.
And you know you will have to be like, shit, I guess I gotta go to the
theaters. Gotta go watch this. Yeah. You know the one thing that we were both really excited about?
Percy Jackson? Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's like a couple things. Well, there's a couple things. So yeah, Percy Jackson.
No.
Boys grown. Walker.
Very grown.
Yeah.
Very, very grown. Someone did like a trailer voiceover comparison from 1 to 2, season 1 to 2, and it's so different. But
at this point in the books, isn't he also kind of like it hit the puberty grown. Too at this point, yeah, technically?
Well, Walker is like 6 feet tall now.
Yep. Yep.
Walker's like totally tall. Too tall.
Yep.
His dad is like 6'6".
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy.
Isn't that crazy?
It's gonna be great. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Andor season 2.
Andor, yes.
Can't wait.
Apparently it's gonna get even darker.
I can't wait. It needs to.
And
it's
sadder.
going to. I knew it. We know how it ends, and we know that it's gonna go that direction, right? So it's just like, oh, yeah, kind of go downhill.
No.
I'm
a little okay. My little millennial heart is a little excited about Freaky Friday 2.
I knew you'd bring that up.
No, a little, but it's called like Freakier Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, I love Lindsay Lohan, and I love like a comeback story because she's really had like a big arc on that.
Yep.
It's just like, how much further can you take swapping bodies? You did it once. You figured out how to like swap yourselves back. Like, why would you want to do it?
Yeah, it is interesting. So, I guess we'll see. Because that is kind of a choice, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tron is interesting, though.
Oh, Jared Leto.
Tron is interesting.
Oh, Jared Leto. I have no comments on Tron. I liked the first one because the first one had really good music to it. And I don't know. This just feels a little too
Cash grabby
for me. Yeah.
I think most, honestly, and like we said, I feel like majority of these are kind of cash grabby. So.
I mean, Jeff Bridges is coming back again. Yeah. Here's what I'm happy about with Tron. At least, fingers crossed, Evan Peters gets to finally play something happy and not depressing. That's all I want for him. That's all I want. He does not need to play anything more depressing. Mm-hmm. He should not be in therapy any longer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me it's just more like a lot of most of the Tron stuff. Like I think two. Daft Punk was doing the music, but because they're no longer
no longer together.
Yeah. So I know 9 Inch Nails is doing it, and I guess we'll see.
They're pretty good.
We'll see. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
That was like my thing that I focused on. I was like, oh, who's doing the music? Because that's usually.
I mean, that's what Tron is all about, really. Mm-hmm. It's about the looks and the music.
The feel and yeah.
Yeah, everything else.
We'll see.
That's all I had.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
anything else.
Like there's Ironheart, but right?
That's why I didn't want to bring it up.
I'm just bringing it up because it was another Marvel thing.
I think Ironheart, they waited too long in this one too.
They did. I agree. There's a few things that I think they just I think there's a lot of like probably writer strikes and I like all the strikes really. Like remember how it was like dual, so it was like probably that played a role. Yeah. And I think it's just like given like how things were playing out with MCU, they were probably like trying to track things
and probably just churn it out as.
Because you know what else is also feels like it's being churned, but I think it's kind of cool. Is the Mandalorian and Grogu is now actually the movie is now.
Oh, it's a movie now.
It's a movie. I mean, I think they were planning on that anyway. Like they did say that it was going to be like the culmination of like all the stuff that we've been seeing.
Yeah.
So.
It would be cool. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Pedro is booked.
He's
for
booked
next year and a year or two. So.
He's paid.
He is getting that Disney money.
He is getting that Disney money.
No, he really is.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
No, it's just a lot. There's a lot.
We just went through everything we, expected. Didn't expect.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. But thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on all of our socials at NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, comment down below what you are excited for, not excited for. Let us know.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to us. It's a big red button. Smash it. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.